And but Astara does say if you guys are able to kill Zliko, that might end any further threat. Well, Zliko and her escort.
Right. Well,
And you will have won a powerful ally.
I'll be right back.
why don't we take them on here? Make a ruckus in the forest, lead them here, set up a defense, and take them on. Instead of leading them to Aethlin. At least if we fail, he doesn't go down.
A decent ploy, De Aresta says. But what is the guarantee that they will continue to attack? He says Zliko is more cunning than that and will not play his hand without having Aethlin at his to threaten.
Do you know of any other treants around here, De Aresta?
Let's see if De Aresta does. De Aresta knows that there are treants in the forest, of course. This is their growing grounds. But he dares not wake them up because the furbolgs will immediately pervert them and turn them to their cause. There are evil treants that roam.
The Fomorians?
What did I say?
Furbolgs.
Yep, I keep mixing them up. Yep, the Fomorians. Even in my notes, I mixed that up.
How close are the Fomorians, De Aresta? And are there any immediately around us?
Let's see what De Aresta knows. De Aresta says, the trees have eyes, and I don't just mean treants. And Zliko's power is pervasive. They don't have to be physically nearby to be aware. And that's why haste may be your best ally.
That sounds like the best plan. Make haste. Move as stealthily as we can to draw as few enemies as possible.
Can you maybe rouse some treants to buy some time? Even if they do pervert?
De Aresta says, I may if you want further enemies.
But will it grant us even more allies? Possibly.
I think
Possibly.
she's saying that the trees are perverted right now.
De Aresta says he could attempt to wake up some of the treants, but then the furbolgs, the Fomorians would simply turn them on you.
Immediately. Yeah. Okay.
With their evil eye.
Right. Never mind. Let's continue then. Take us... I'd imagine, if that's what everybody else wants to do.
Yeah.
Alright. Take us there.
Alright.
Let's go.
You just used your only second level spell, didn't you?
Nope, I have one more.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Got Skype back up? Not yet? Okay. You still can't get roll 20 to go? There you go. You could take it over again. Okay, I'll just add you to the call then.
I will cast Pass Without Trace.
Nice.
As we continue. So that'll get rid of my second level spell slot.
That'll definitely make you harder to follow.
And we'll do that. And that's a concentration nonsense sort of spell.
I think so. Then what does it do? Get
It is concentration, 1 hour.
10 or 20 to stealth checks?
Everybody needs
Plus
to stay
10.
within 30 feet, and we have plus 10 to stealth checks.
Yep. So I'll make another 30-foot aura around myself.
We can't be tracked except by magical means. We leave behind no tracks or other traces of our passage.
Right. That's helpful.
Yeah, very helpful.
De Aresta and Astara approve. That will definitely buy you time to set up the battlefield. As you said, they won't be hot on your heels. We got an hourglass on Leon. Griff, you with us?
Leon. And we're missing
Arnold.
Arnold as well.
Maybe you
So-
should handle the call when you get your Skype back up, Trouble. You're better at this than me. Okay, I'll drop the call. She'll start it back up.
Okay.
She's better at this than I am.
Come on, computer.
Hi.
Hey, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay,
Hey.
sweet.
There we go.
Yay.
My computer's been giving me warnings all night long. I need to.
What's the warnings now?
It's that same warning from yesterday.
Oh, really?
Disk space, and then it
Wow,
just
that's quick.
booted me completely out.
Yeah.
I haven't downloaded anything. I haven't done anything.
Yeah. I gotta sit down and clean it off.
What? It's downright rude.
Dana's no longer here. Okay.
Yep.
I'm ready.
Okay, so what the discussion was, then we got Arnold back. I didn't have him in the call earlier. Okay, good. Sorry about that. Trouble's taking over Skype again. She's a lot better at it than I am. What was discussed is that between Astara and De Arista giving advice to Targus that you guys are going to run through the forest very quickly. Targus has cast Pass Without Trace. Get to Avelin and have some time to set up a defense, and then Zliko will not be able to resist and will have to appear, and then it'll be up to you guys to stop him before he's able to kill Avelin.
Okay.
Otherwise, it would be a slow slog through the forest, battling your way, and then you'd still have to defend Avelin at the end.
Fine by me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That big square that you couldn't see through in the northwest is gone. You can go there now if you'd like. Just start heading
Everybody
northwest and
stay
you'll
within
see.
Stay within the aura.
And yeah, I will need stealth checks from everyone. You do have plus 10 to stealth from Pass Without Trace.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Yeah, it's not Arnold's.
Neither does Griff.
Neither does Tawny. Actually, those of you with plate, both of the plate wearers, Tawny and Arnold, fumbled.
Wow. So, yeah.
Can't be tracked helps. And Griff did.
A
Almost.
veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, so maybe it helps to mask a little bit.
It does. Well, you got plus 10, but fumbles. Disadvantage from plate hurts.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys know that you have some time, but you brought some heavy, clanky allies, which will be good when the fight starts, but doesn't give you a whole lot of time for building defenses. You guys can move into the Stonehenge-looking area. As you can see, there is a little stream that wraps around the Stonehenge area. I'm showing Twitch here. There's a little valley to the east, due east of the Stonehenge-looking area, with a little cave, and the stream wraps around from there, starting in the northeast and then wrapping around to the west. circuit there. Show Twitch kind of the layout. It's a big area. This is what I spent a few minutes putting together. This is the Quick Encounters Forest by, what did I say his name was?
I don't
Perfect
remember.
Nugan.
Farfig
I don't
Dugan.
remember.
I'll look him up, give him some credit. I've been happy with his work. Oh, it's doing that again.
Oh no.
It's Pickard. I forget his first name. Yeah, it always makes me think of Picard. Anyway, he's the guy who made the mountain maps too.
Ooh. So fancy.
Now it'll tell me his name. Gabriel. Pickard. Picard. I see Havlorn and Shona and Walter have found their way up to Aethlin. You guys can all go ahead and move.
I
Grab
think
Zara
they're waiting
and
on
Arista.
targets to move.
I assume
will
you guys are
wait for
staying in the
target
Aura.
summons.
Otherwise it'll be, well, it's a big map.
Ugh, Griff doesn't like water.
Oh yeah. How are you gonna get across the water?
Well, how deep does the water look?
You can see some areas that are a little bit more shallow and rocky that you could pass, maybe ankle deep. The rest looks like, and it's fairly swift, and it looks like maybe it's also very clear. Between 5 and
Griff,
6
I'll
feet
pump
deep.
Garras if he wants.
Griff will, if Arnold gives me that option, I will take that then.
Hey, Griff, remember your spear.
That's what I was about to say. Griff will, hold his spear close and tight to him as it fills him with.
Confidence.
Fills them with something.
Uh-oh. Leon died.
He drowned.
Or did that?
There he is.
Oh, so sad. Hello?
There you are.
Yeah,
I
there
hear
you are. Filled you with confidence, and you float across.
What's your spear do?
Confident.
It's buoyant.
It gives him advantage on swim checks.
Nice.
And then it has this courage thing for storyline things. That it makes him feel confident and fills him with courage.
Nice.
Qatar needs to be added back to the call. Oh, please, Tony.
It
Hey.
works well with my magic banner.
Oh.
She's got.
My internet just completely shut down, like
Wow.
just straight up.
They're
That's
killing
what
the
happened to
interwebs.
me. Yeah.
Sweeping the nation.
It's
Probably
them
just
North
one-
Koreans, I tell you.
One giant virus.
We're under attack.
Them North
So
Koreans.
Did we all make it to the place?
Yeah,
The
good.
place. The
I
place?
assumed that they all stayed in your aura.
Okay.
I don't know if you caught it, but the two plate wearers fumbled their decks.
I did not.
Stealth
Was not here
checks.
for that.
Yeah.
Well, that's embarrassing.
But Havlorn pointed out, it's auras of silence that radiate out, and you don't leave tracks. So, it could have been better, but you did cast a second level spell, so you got some time. Maybe not as much
Okay.
as you'd hoped, but you offset that by having some plate wearers that will be a big help when the bad stuff actually starts.
All right. So we're setting up a perimeter defense. It looks like.
You might
So you
want to
guys,
roleplay with the treant first,
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
you guys come into the clearing,
Oh!
and Dearest flaps up and onto the top of one of the Stonehenge monument pieces. Those are about 15 feet tall, and about 15 feet long, wide. Creates a circle of standing stones. Did we lose Skype again, or just Leon?
I stand
And
under one.
Dearesta does a weird little bow, tucking one of his wings under. And Astara will alight here and show herself only for a moment. And she'll bow, curtsy actually, she doesn't bow because she is a queen. And greets Evelyn, one ruler to another. and addresses him as King Aethelin of the Gloaming Glade. And here's his picture. He stands 25 feet tall, so he towers over the standing stones. And he was just sitting there like a tree at first, but then you see the tree slowly rumble and shift and move, and you can see by the size of him, he may actually be bigger than 25 feet. You see flocks of birds flapping around him, lighting in his branches, and chirping happily. You've got a feeling of peace and serenity here in the Gloaming Glade. This part is still intact. It was not perverted by the Fomorians, and that means that he, of course, is servant to Della. And so open flames of a non-magical nature are extinguished within this area. You can see kind of the bounds of it. It's that square, where the map looks kind of funny. The square around the circle stones, that would be the regional effect, and that's as close in as it's gotten. So you can tell how bad it is. That Aethelin's just barely able to keep it at bay. Torches and campfires refuse to burn, but closed lanterns are unaffected. Creatures native to the domain have an easier time hiding. They have advantage on dex saves. Or sorry, not saves. Dexterity stealth checks made to hide. Havlarn, you are a Fey ancestry, so you get that.
Sweet.
Garaz would get that, but not Arnold, of course. When a good aligned creature casts a spell or uses a magical effect that causes another good aligned creature to regain hit points, the target regains the maximum number of hit points possible for the spell or effect.
Okay, so that
That's
actually
pretty
plays into point. Who here is good aligned besides me?
I'd say Griffin's
Well,
good
Arnold
aligned.
is.
Arnold has to be
Arnold's
to wear his necklace.
Paladin of Vengeance. What'd he do?
Paladin of Vengeance doesn't mean I'm not good aligned. I'm just not good aligned. I'm neutral.
A
You can
square
get
is a
aligned.
rectangle, but a rectangle is not a square.
I'm not good aligned, I'm neutral.
Yep, so doesn't work on Tawny and doesn't work when Tawny casts it, but of course she's lay on hands anyway. So.
Doesn't work on Rand either, I imagine.
Or Targus.
Or Targus, who is unaligned.
he's like chaotic neutral at best.
Alright, Griff, I'll be your heal bot.
And curses affecting any good aligned creature. Actually, that might. Let me check on all my wordings here before I.
Curses. Ooh.
Yep. Yep, because that might matter for the old Curse of the Evil Eye.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're going to see what happens here. Because the Fomorians, of course, have a curse power. So I'm just going to check on it and see what the wording on it is as to see what they'd have to do to push back that regional effect. Since Della technically is not here.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, at least we know Della's still alive.
I thought we always knew Della was still alive.
Well, this confirms it, though. If even a portion of her power is still here, she's still alive.
Right.
Even if she is locked away and weakened.
Yep. If Unicorn dies, these effects end immediately. Yep.
Oh, that's really bad. Let's not have that.
Did we lose Rand? I see he never moved his token. He's trying hard.
He's in line. Online. He's here. But
I moved his token.
oh.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I think he's trying as hard as he can. Okay, so you guys see the area of that regional effects. What is it that you guys want to do here to set up defenses? You've only got so much time. And Aethelin, well, of course you can talk to Aethelin as well, but he will warn you. He says, well, Astara will do a little talking, D'Aresta will do a little talking. saying that they bring these warriors from another world to end the threat that is Liko. And Aethlin seems displeased, because of course they will draw Liko here. But being a wise treant, he understands what the purpose is.
Are there any dead trees or felled trees around the area, and any ruins that aren't like stuck into the ground and established?
There are boulders. I see a couple to the east. There's a pile there. Right here is a pile of boulders. I don't see any felled trees. This is a very healthy forest.
Okay.
Makes sense. I've got no magic that'll benefit us.
All right. Why don't we pile up some of these boulders in the areas that there isn't a tank? That might be helpful. So like this in the little crevasses between the stones, stuff like that. If there's enough around. Is there enough for here for in between all the stone?
Make an
areas?
athletics check.
I will do that.
Can I do that too?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Targus should get those 3 done and pretty much worn out. That taps you more than you would
Okay.
have thought. Arnold does pretty good, and Griff does very good. So yeah, you
Yeah.
guys can put some difficult terrain around the area.
All right. Is Aethlin gonna help us? Can he throw the rocks and stuff? Is that a thing he can do?
Make a persuasion
This is-
check.
This is his force as well, and you know, this is the last stand.
Mhm.
Ugh.
When you ask Aethlin that, he looks down at you and he says, I wish that I could help, but it takes all of my effort and power to hold the Fomorian curse at bay.
Understandable.
Yeah.
So
makes sense.
if he kills Liko, will this curse thing end?
You mean we killed Rico?
That
Oh,
is the
yeah, we
idea.
will.
That is the hope. Yes. Well, it'll end the threat for the moment and free you guys up to be able to assault the castle and be able to take on Grickbar, which will end the threat.
Is this
Right.
where everyone's standing?
I'm
If so, I feel like someone should be over here.
So
I mean, I felt like the tanks pull up some of the
who's
area.
taking Tawny's position when she's inevitably going to charge out to kill Sliko?
I'll take it.
Okay. Well, you still have that potion of growth, right?
Yeah, I was gonna pop that as well.
Okay.
Give it to Griff.
Well, Arnold, you said you have one
Arnold
too, right?
has one. I
Yeah,
have one.
Since you have garage, can I have that?
sure.
Sweet.
All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna pop my potion of growth.
And I will,
grew 2 sizes that day.
and I will do so as well. And that's a D4.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
a blessed
for hours
growth.
of
You can
duration.
use that on there.
Yep, I
Oh.
got a backer out there for
3
your
hours.
D4 for either bless or growth extra damage. It's a single click way.
Neat.
I added it to my macro. That's fine.
Either way.
I just added it to the bottom.
Get at me. And I will.
Any of my spells. I don't really have anything that's going to help in this situation.
I'll also be holding a rage on standby for when the first enemy I see rage, boom, pop it.
Yep.
I'll be readying a hand axe to throw at the first enemy in range.
All right.
I will throw all of my weapons at them. I've got
Already
3
seemed, I
throwable
guess.
weapons.
Yep. Rand is ready.
Can we be... I'm going to hide.
You have advantage on that.
Yeah, I'm going to hide. There's a nice bush over here. We're going to go hide over here in these bushes.
My giant 16-foot knoll is also gonna hide.
The 20-foot Minotaur.
My little Walter's going to be up here on top of this pillar, keeping sentry, invisible.
You know, this is the first time I've played a defense mission in D&D.
Really?
Yeah, more often than not, it's assault the keep.
Yeah. Take down the door and take somebody else's stuff.
Alright, so 19, 23, 24, 24.
Okay.
And 19.
All right. You guys hear some strange sounds, some rumbling and cracking that echoes through the forest. You look, peering through the undergrowth, trying to catch sight of anything. Nothing seems out of the ordinary except for a noise. Things are moving out there. Dairesta hops from one foot to the other, spinning in place, looking east and then west, nervous.
Bless you.
Okay. Targus, Walter, Shona, and Havlarn make perception checks.
You want us to make them, or you want to make them?
Go ahead, you go ahead and make them.
Okay.
Because it happens regardless. It's just how close to the bad guys get before they're spotted. Shona rolled pretty good. Shona got the best roll.
Okay.
Of course, he's in his natural environment. He is a fey creature, so he has advantage on stealth checks as well. Oh, that was actually, that was a dex for Shona. Need wisdom. I kept looking at it and thinking something's not right.
That was earlier. I didn't
is
roll
that
for
the old
Shona
one?
yet. Yeah,
Oh.
I'll roll it now. I was like, I didn't roll. I thought you rolled it.
No. Go ahead.
There's Shona's.
Oh, wow. You guys are having a
And-
hard time seeing.
Well, he would have advantage on hearing or smell. So.
Yeah.
And then there's mine. So that's oh, that's intelligence. No, that's not. So 17, 25, 28, 26.
That's pretty good. Shona's got his ears laid back and he's growling as he sniffs the air and he looks northwest and south. He's confused. The growl becomes a whine every now and then. He can hear all the noises He can't spot anything. You see his ears perk up and swivel now and then, and he seems to be looking more northwest and south than any other direction. He hears but can't see. Havlarn, you spot through the trees to the south, across the river, an entourage approaches.
When that happens, I'm gonna have Walter come over here and whisper, "Enemies from the south."
Okay. And what you see is two treants on fire, rumbling their way through the forest, burning and lumbering, pun intended, and
Lumber.
two Fomorians guiding them along.
So if we put it out, will it be okay?
No.
You can tell that the treants are deformed in shape,
Darn.
ugly. You guys can re-roll your initiatives.
Jesus.
Oh, well.
Treants are beasts, man.
There we go.
These are less.
Yay! I finally got higher than 10!
With a +3 dex mod, I've been getting some shit rolls tonight.
And I stayed at 9. Yep, and of course it added another one. I don't know why it does that for me. Cool. All right, Rand, you were the fastest. You can see I've added light coming off those burning treants. So when, not Astara, your guy, Walter, whispers to the group, they approach from the south.
Okay, I will, are these rocks here providing cover? Or are they just ledges?
That's a slight ledge. It'd be like 3 or 4 feet.
Okay.
It'd be like a curb to a Fomorian, maybe a bit of a step for you guys.
Yeah. I'll just move across and keep my ready to action.
Are you ducking behind the rock? Is that what that is? Prone?
I don't know why I've got prone on.
Okay, meant to have ready. No problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Arnold, what are you doing?
Can I make perception check to see if anything else is coming?
Yeah. You hear noises just like Shona did. More cracking and rumbling from the northwest.
Hmm.
And as you look that way, you can tell that that part of the forest is covered in spider webs.
Yep. Not nice. Hmm. I'm just gonna ready in action.
No problem. Targus?
I'm going to keep a ready to action.
Tawny?
I am gonna go ahead. And fly. Let's say 45 feet to start with. That. Erg. And 2, 3. I'm gonna do Bless. It's a level 1 on Targus and Rand and myself. Oops. And then, so that's 45. I'm gonna go right there and taunt, intimidate them.
Cool.
And then Diablo's gonna go ahead and ready an action for first thing that comes in his aura.
You remember the attack they have, right?
Tommy was there for that. I don't think.
No.
Ryan was.
Ryan was here. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Tawny's never fought a Fomorian.
Nope.
Griff?
Do I see them approaching from behind the giant tree man?
You could crane your neck around, probably.
Okay. I'll ask Arnold. Need Griff go see fire trees? Hello?
Arnold leaves you hanging.
Huh? What? Sorry. I'm...
Griff's asking you if you should go after the fire trees.
Well, I can hear stuff coming from the northwest, so we shouldn't just leave our bags unprotected.
Okay. Then I will roll a perception check to try and hear what he hears. Do I hear anything?
Swivel around on your head, and you hear general cracking noises. You hear from all directions, really.
Oh, Griff hear lots of bad things. And I will ready to throw a hand axe at the next enemy I see within range.
Okay. A second here. All right. Both of the burning trees rampage forward at the urging of the Fomorians. Here and here. And you can tell that a treant doesn't move particularly fast, but then neither do Fomorians. It's a move for all. Hopefully you guys have seen Lord of the Rings, get this reference, when Treebeard steps out of the forest and cranes his neck back, arcing his back, and roars, and the other treants start to wake up. Both of these treants roar in pain and fury, and several treants animate, all two treants animate the Tawny.
Nope.
Those
That
two right next to her.
Nope, one off to the side, and this is what they look like.
Oh god.
Oh, that's not good.
They're spindly and sick. Notice they were outside of Aethlin's region. He couldn't prevent it. The sickness is spreading closer. So this one will... Well, actually, I'll go with the other one. Trouble's AFK at the moment. She's got a ready to action with Diablo, so I'll go with the other first. And it doesn't know anything to do but to dash. So it gets here, which I'm sure is within Rand's dagger range. Might be within Griff's axe range. And Targus says readied. You know, he's within long range for you, Griff. Cover from the tree, the Aethlin, but take that swing. You don't have to. And Targus is ready.
Does my range increase because I'm larger?
No,
Or
it's still well. It'd have to. It's within 20. I mean, he's got to get pretty close.
It was worth a shot. I'll. You know what? What the heck? I'll throw the hand axe at it.
Rand flings a dagger. Got the blast. Let me check his AC. Yep.
Nope.
Bless makes it a hit. Rand digs into him. And Griff gets nervous at the tree animating and accidentally drops his axe.
Oh, sweet. So it's at my feet, right?
Yeah.
Ah, sweet.
Kind of fumbles it between his two hands and it ends up falling.
At least I still have my hand axe to throw again next round.
Arnold and Targus have readied if you don't want to use them. Trouble. The burning treants have animated more sick treants. There's one that just animated next to Diablo who had a ready kick.
Yes. Go ahead.
Bad miss. Diablo did not expect a tree to pop out right next to him. Oh, I just checked their resistances. Rand, that wasn't a magic dagger. Oh, it actually doesn't matter if it's magic or not. He has resistance to piercing.
As Griff would say, Treant's OP.
And yeah, this treant will just go to smash Diablo,
Okay.
dropping a big tree trunk arm for 15 bludgeoning damage.
No. I'm coming back. I hate that
Fine.
button.
It's still monster too. Evil Eye range is 60 feet, so the Fomorians are going to check. That's close enough. I'm going to do an aura because I can't tell if they're in range to. Yep, they can hit Diablo. They can hit Tawny too, just by a hair. So Tawny, you're going to get some evil eyes when you're able to load up and make charisma saves.
Damn.
I have to take Diablo's 15 bludgeoning
Yes.
first. Okay, there's that. And then what?
I need a charisma save from you.
Okay. Where is it? There it is.
Easily shake it off, but it does deal. Actually, I'm going to change the wording on it so you get the tell on the damage. It was 29 psychic damage, or half. You passed the save, so it's 14 psychic, Tony. And then here's another one, another charisma save.
Okay.
Passed again. That was 35, so 17.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tony got beat up pretty bad from what they do is they glare at you with that one big eye, and the eye pulsates, and you feel a sickness, like you're gonna retch. Your stomach turns. That's all the bad guys so far. Havlarn.
Well, I can hit them. Yeah, good. I can hit the 4 enemies down south with that.
Nice. Wisdom save, top left. Failed. Charmed and incapacitated. I'll just put this one on him. So their arms kind of drop to their sides, and they stop moving. They just kind of become regular trees.
Disadvantage, by the way, because the Vandor's my focus.
Got it. Thanks for telling me. The other one, the other burning treant fails. Fomorian on the left. Even with disadvantage passed. Fomorian on the right. Failed. 3 out of 4 ain't bad.
Yeah, until he hits the other ones and wakes them up.
And actually, this one did use his special eye, so it's used.
Then I will...
And that's twisting patterns of colors, weaving a 30-foot cube.
Then I'm gonna climb onto my little buddy here. And we're gonna move after I hit delete on my stealths. Yeah, we're not gonna go that way. We're gonna go 22 feet to there. Yeah, I'm thinking.
Well, it is a blink
That's
dog.
probably not a good idea. We'll go 22, 20, 30. And then we're gonna go right there. We'll end right there. Okay, I'm done.
Rand, full turn.
Okay, so I'll launch another 3 daggers with Dagger Master.
Hit. And you can tell they're resistant to piercing damage.
Yeah, I don't have anything that doesn't do piercing damage.
Yeah. Not well suited for fighting trees. And that one misses. Don't worry about Bless. Thick barky skin.
And again,
And that one, he didn't even have to dodge. The dagger goes whistling past him.
yeah.
Dagger Master's all power, no accuracy. Targus, it looks like you used your ready to rage. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Yeah.
No problem.
That's me done.
Cool. Arnold.
I want to use my ready action to cast second Devil Searing Smite. And then I'm gonna take grass over here and try to punch that Treant thing.
That hits.
So,
And it is also resistant to bludgeoning.
well, magic weapons as well.
Yes.
Holy shit.
It's not
That
a
might be.
it's not a magical resistance that they have, it's that they're made out of bark. So the only thing that really hurts is slashing.
Well, makes sense. Oh, that's actually the first creature I meet where it doesn't say unless it's magical weapons.
Yep, there you go. Yeah. They do exist.
Well,
They do exist.
still some more.
A little bit more, sure. So the total
yeah,
being
and-
11. Okay.
They should be vulnerable to fire, though. Too bad
Yeah,
nobody
that's why
has
I-
fire damage.
Oh well, I actually do, but
You do?
not that much.
Wow, snake eyes. That's unfortunate. Arnold's discouraged.
Well,
Okay,
it's still on
let me do some
fire
reading.
though.
That'll help. Weapon flares with white hot intensity, dealing 2 fire damage to the target and causing it to ignite, which of course becomes 4 fire damage. At the start of its turn, until the spell ends, which is concentration, must make a con save. On a failed save, it takes another d6. On a successful save, the spell ends. So I'll put the fire token on it, and you can remind me at the start of its turn to roll that. Then you can roll your d6 then.
Yep, and I guess I'm gonna get my rainbow hammer out.
is.
Pew.
I'm gonna lawyer you. Oh no, look at the wrong thing. Yeah, it was. Searing Smite is a bonus action.
But yeah, I used my ready action.
Yep, got it. Smack, force damage. No resistance on that. Okay. You see bits of bark and chunks of lumber shooting off of this thing, off of one of its legs, really. You'll get there.
Hopefully.
Is that it for Arnold?
Yep.
All right. Targus, raged. Does your rage look like anything?
It's just that whole sound bite that I sent
Oh,
you.
that's right. Yep.
Yeah.
Got that. It's a highlight if you guys are curious. You sound a little bit somewhere between a minotaur and a bear roaring.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna come out and give this guy a couple whacks. Yell at Arnold for leaving his post behind Aethland.
A good whack. Now it says melee and damage. I assume that's slashing. You got an axe? Is that what that is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Full damage.
Ooh.
And another good hit. Plant your feet and take 2 good hewing chops at it.
And I'm going. Can I bonus action to call the birds from the skies since I'm Targus, friend of the birds? Have them distract these treants, maybe?
Yeah, handle animal. Part druid.
Ah,
Dearesta is with you though.
that's true.
It's a heroic moment where Dearesta ruffles, shakes his head like a bird would do really quickly, like it's a blur. Ruffles up his neck feathers real thick, and then flaps his wings angrily. Gives out a caw, and then flaps around the treant. Next attack has advantage.
Yes!
Anything to
Targus,
defend
friend of the
Aethland.
birds. Okay. Then I'm going to intimidate every enemy in the world. Nope, not at all.
Well, the 2 that are closest are, you can tell by their expression, I'll zoom them in again, they are mindless.
Gotcha.
Just moving trees, really.
Cool.
So that's what you find out with that roar. Tawny, it's your turn again.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and Misty Step. To there. And then I'm gonna have Diablo. Oops, come on. Come right in here. And Diablo's gonna hit him.
So you provoked from this one as you swung around.
I tried not
He
to.
is incapacitated.
He's asleep. These guys are asleep.
Sure is.
That's why I came down here.
You're fine.
Oh,
That's right.
Okay, so Diablo's gonna go ahead and hit this guy with hoof.
Okay. That hits.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and crack him in the head with a Morning Crab. I got Bless. Sure I have. Oh, there's the Bless token I have thingy.
It hits.
Okay.
I had to
my-
check his AC. Total damage. Got it. So there's Radiant in there.
Morning Crab again. If that doesn't hit, I got this for Bless.
Hit. 2 good hits. His
Yeah, it
flesh
was.
ripples and you hear bones cracking. Sorry, Twitch, didn't move you.
Okay.
Don't forget
So,
to deduct that 2nd level spell if you didn't already.
Misty Step is third level, I think. No, is it second?
It's second.
It is second. I deleted a third instead of a second.
Haste is your third. I don't know if you have any other third.
I do.
It's the only one I've seen you cast. No problem.
No,
okay.
I got several third now. And that's all I could do. I did my bonus, my 2 hits, and then move with Diablo.
Yep, Diablo hit. Okay. Griff?
Alright.
And Diablo on solo taking on 4 giants says nay. It's a brave nay. Paladin
He is a
steed-
brave stallion.
Paladin steed would never deny its paladin. Sorry, Griff, go ahead.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm playing a chess this. Perception check for enemies.
Roll it.
Hmm.
Same thing, crackling throughout. You can see to the north as well. The forests are web-filled, and again, I don't recommend it, but there are forests in Africa where you can find trees completely covered in spider webs from these humongous spiders. And that's what it looks like to the west, northwest, and north.
Ah, okay.
So that whole, all 3 directions, you can hear the sound, maybe a little, a hint, faint sound of skittering, maybe a thump every now and then, a crack.
Okay, so I don't want to leave my position, but I do see a giant evil-looking tree over there, so I'm going to pull out my other hand axe, and I'm going to throw it at that tree. At least try.
That will hit. Slashing
Yeah.
damage.
Just call me the lumberjack.
Since Arnold did comment that your 1 axe reverted to normal size, this one's still big, right? So throw that extra d4.
Ah,
But it turns small as soon as it leaves its hand.
Oh, does it? Is that what it says? Alright.
Yes, items it drops go back to normal.
So it doesn't work on thrown items.
no.
Tried to help you out.
Oh well.
Sorry.
Your sword remains big. Hey, they wrote a whole rule book. We'll follow it.
Mm-hmm. That's... Well, at least I did decent damage for... Oh, no, wait a minute. I will use my... I will pick up the tiny axe that's on the ground, and I will throw that tiny axe at the tree. It won't do bonus damage, but it's still an axe.
Same damage as the first one. It also hits.
Slightly less damage.
And you actually didn't need it, but you did consume that advantage as it waves at the crow that flapped in its face.
Yeah. Axes. There are 2 tiny axes embedded in that tree.
Yep. It seems not to even notice the damage it's taken as it gets ready to start pummeling, or that it's on fire.
I'm not surprised. Rolling low on a d6.
No, I just mean in general, it's mindless zombie tree. Sort of.
Okay. And I will ready my sword for the oncoming horde that I am expecting.
Alright.
Do maneuvers count for ranged attacks?
Yeah. Well, it says in the wording, it will say if it has to be melee. I know trip does not have to be melee.
Oh, okay. Well then for that second one I'm gonna throw a trip attack at it.
Sure. And it is huge size category, so it can't go prone.
Ah, never mind then.
But 8
It is
extra
nice
damage.
though.
Doesn't,
It is
that's
nice damage.
Since it's resistant to most of the stuff out here.
Is,
As you guys saw,
is maneuver damage untyped?
I think it adds to the damage of the roll that you are. It says add 8 to the damage roll, so it would be slashing.
Okay. Neat.
As you guys saw, that one comes lumbering up the hill, and you guys built some defenses. Targus, it was your idea. Throw me an engineering, which is intelligence. Let's see how well you were able to direct your forces to get them built. All right, not bad. We'll call it difficult terrain. He started here. I was thinking he's pretty tall and could step over it, but I know what your intent was. So we'll keep it that way. He gets here with 40. He's got 20 left, which becomes 10. Yeah, he still gets there, but I wanted to give you credit for your defenses. So difficult terrain, but he steps through and is getting ready to double fist overhead pummel Aethelin. The other one will go to drop a heavy wooden fist on Targus. That was a dash for the other one, by the way. Targus, you are pummeled for 20 bludgeoning, which you reduced to 10.
Can't save because fire and stuff.
Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me of that. Yep. Give me 1 second, I'll catch up with you. You guys feel that rumbling beneath the ground?
No.
More of those things? Ah.
The drow have been a nuisance this whole time without really playing a hand. Con save, you said. The DC was, what, 13?
Yep.
He passes the save and is no longer on fire.
Darn.
Treants are pretty constitutional. In the south, oh, actually, no, yep. In the south, the two treants are asleep, and this one's been beaten to crap by Tawny. The other one's asleep. I'll give that guy an awareness check. As I pointed out before, these Fomorians have eyes arranged around their skulls, so he's fairly aware of everything going on around him and doesn't like that you put his buddy to sleep. He'll use an action to jab his elbow into this guy's ribs and wake him up. He says, "Hey, what are you doing?" And that wakes him up. He shakes his head. Of course, he was looking north.
You know what? My next character's not even going to bother controlling. He's just going to nuke everything.
Well, it did take... You prevented 2 clobbering attacks on Tony, because he spent his action waking his buddy up. In 5th edition, I think, well, your hypnotic pattern actually won the fight on those giant apes, and it's making a big impact here. It doesn't seem like it. It's always hard to account for mitigated damage, but it has been significant. Also, like I'm pointing out, they are making rolls. This one actually rolled a 27 perception check as he shakes his head and looks around.
Plus
And
8 to perception's ridiculous.
it's actually plus 6, unless I got their proficiency wrong.
I thought it was plus 8 on their thing, but keep going with yours.
They are CR 8, which is, I think, only still in the 3 proficiency bonus. Sure is.
But yeah, but their skill of perception is plus 3.
Oh, you're talking about adding
Plus 8
their
it
wisdom
says.
mod. Yeah.
Yeah.
The way my macro's set up, wisdom plus 2
Ah.
and then add 6 for perception. I see what you're saying. Yeah, it is plus 8. Yep,
Yeah.
with the arranged eyes on their head, yeah, it's tough to get anything past a Fomorian. As stupid as they are, they're very aware. It's kind of their saving ungrace. Now in intelligence, I'm going to give him an intelligence because he's kind of stupid as to whether to go and pummel Tawny or wake up the burning treants. He's kind of dumb. He got an elbow in the ribs. He'll come over here and try to bash Tawny. 1 heavy club drops on Tawny for 10 bludgeoning, which becomes 7 for you. And a con save. You pass. And then here comes another one. That one misses. And the 2 treants sit there doing nothing. You guys bought yourselves a little bit of time. Well, Havlarn did. Go ahead, Havlarn.
Do I sense anything coming from the north, the west, or wherever we heard the noises?
Perception.
There. He doesn't have very good perception this time.
he has advantage on hearing, so he can hear. His ears are
Yeah.
swiveling around, and he seems very anxious.
Yeah.
You got a lot
Nor
of
do I
modifiers.
this
What's your
time.
total?
12, 14, 22, 23. Oh, wait, no. Actually, no, it's only 21. I forgot. Plus 8 to perception, so
Yep,
21.
Looks like 20 and 21 on ability checks. Nice.
Yeah.
You ever saw the movie Tremors?
Mm-hmm.
The underground dudes that
Mm-hmm.
disrupt ground as they go. You see the ground being disrupted
Umber Hulks. Great.
here.
Incoming Umber Hulks
And
again.
they're moving. Give me an intelligence check, Havlin. Let's see how much you saw. And this is kind of book learning. These are moving way faster than Umber Hulks.
Hmm.
You can see they're
That's
actually
not
moving
good.
the speed of the Tremors in the movie, where they pretty much fly underground. And the Umber Hulks, you
boy.
knew, were pretty slow
no.
overall.
If
Havlarn can shout out that warning if he wants.
I shouted out, incoming something fast. I have no idea what it is.
if that's a bullet, I'm just gonna
Gonna rage quit?
no.
That's good.
That's good because it is.
Well, Fomorian's like a certain type of buddy. So you guys see those disrupted ground, and it's 80 feet long, if you can imagine. They double moved.
Jeez.
Okay.
Louise.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm maintaining concentration, so I have less options for spells. So let's try to firebolt the treant nearest me. Please hit.
Crit.
Oh, yes.
Another 2d10, and being vulnerable helps.
Dang, son.
Nice.
Oh, look at that. Holy God.
Get it?
66 points of damage.
Thanks.
Oh!
Yeah, you brought it to half health as it erupts in fire.
Get wrecked.
And you hear Havlorn say, "Did I do that?"
Did I do that?
Let's see. Then we're gonna move because let's see. Here we go. And there we go. We'll be right here behind our friend. Okay. Walter's gonna fly down here to help Tawny out. Okay, we're done.
Cool. Rand. And Arnold's on deck. Did we lose Rand? Said he was back.
I thought he was typing a second ago.
Said he was AFK for a sec.
You said he's back.
Yeah, I saw that.
Red!
Lies.
God dang it. He's been here for like one of his turns. Dude.
It's been having a hell of a time tonight. Yeah, I think he's got kids he's managing this morning, is what it is. I don't think he's asleep. That's why he's coming and going. Arnold, go ahead and go, and then we'll come back to Rand if we have to.
Probably gotta wrangle in the little ones.
I think he's wrangling kids, yeah.
He's got 3 that are under the age of 5, so yeah, he's busy.
Oh man.
He's 6 hours ahead. It's about 8:15 their time.
Yeah, they just got up.
Well, they're
I think That's
up.
why he's coming and going, but he doesn't want to miss his D&D. Go ahead and go, Arnold.
Mm,
And for what it's worth, if they are bullets, you did not give me the idea. Fomorians may have already been taming them.
May.
If they are.
If they are. I'm not saying they are, but they totally are.
Are they smart enough to
Okay.
tame them, or are they just intimidating them? You know,
I don't think you can tame a bullet.
Yeah.
you can if
Not
you're a
according
huge,
to
giant,
what-
chaotic, evil creature.
No,
I
they're
mean, I feel like that's
unaligned.
an option.
That is a good point too.
Okay, since Targus is gonna take care of the underground stuff, I'm gonna ask Griff if he can take care of the tree and that, or tree or whatever it is that Hefflon just set on fire.
Tell
And
Tawny, kill those
That's
things
my
on the
plan.
ground.
I'm not gonna go away from Aethlin because we're here to protect him, and if he dies, we kind of fucked up, and I don't really want to do that.
Yeah.
But he's not doing anything.
He can't do anything.
He's keeping the sickness from it. You stop it.
He's giving you guys regional effects for anyone who's good aligned.
I mean, this is a defense mission. He's not supposed to do anything.
Okay,
Team
go,
design,
Rand.
man. It's team design.
Please. Please.
Please.
Rand, it was your turn. I
Hey.
think
It's
Arnold's
not an
still
escort mission.
planning things.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have Garrus claw and beak that tree and thing
Sure.
in front of me.
Hit.
Sweet.
Good slashing damage. And a good beak. Resistant to pierce, unfortunately.
And spiritual weapon.
Oh,
Also a hit.
Good, then. Now Rand can do
Alright.
what he wants to do.
What does Rand do?
Are you not going to hit with your weapon?
He had
Oh,
his
that's right. You let
mount
your
attack.
mount hit. I forgot.
It's not
you
a
don't have
spiritual steed yet.
Yeah, I forgot that.
Sorry, Rand, this one's far from over. If you got a drop, that's no problem.
Might be a problem.
maybe.
Or just use him as a meat shield.
Use the rogue as a meat shield.
Yeah.
Some of the time.
I don't think it's a particularly effective meat shield.
Oh no, Rand's pretty tough meat shield.
Rand has charged in and taken a lot of punishment in his career. Alright. He's attacking the one that's on Aethlin. Miss. Still a miss. Heavy bark. I'll take that fire off because I can't hit the end. Precision and bless all together makes it a hit. Second rapier hits, no problem. Trip attack. As Griff found out, you got the damage, but it's huge and can't be knocked prone. Basically, you go to sweep the leg and hit a root,
It's a tree.
and then bury a dagger in. Wow, bury the dagger in deep for piercing
Into that
damage.
tree.
And Rand, you might not have heard earlier, ints are resistant to bludgeoning and piercing. So it's massive damage, but it is cut in half. Then you already knew that, because you don't have anything else.
Carry a scimitar.
Yeah, he's got no other options. Okay. And Targus, give me another handle animal on Dearesta. If you want to allow Dearesta to be considered as an ally for... Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna see if Dearesta considered Rand an ally so that he could get sneak attack, and not so much. Targus fumbled his handle animal.
Is Dayresta really an animal, though? I mean, he's got 4 eyes. He's a magical creature.
Well, all creatures in the Feywild are magical.
Ah, you. Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Meh.
An R like Roro. Nice.
Okay.
Alright, so Arnold has pummeled and slashed. Rand has poked and punctured. Targus, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm going to. I see these things, right? There's little mounds traveling towards us. Okay. I'm gonna step here. Hopefully, not provoking opportunity. Do Ents have reach? If they do, it doesn't really matter.
Go ahead and do what you're going to do then.
Either way, I'm gonna step here.
They don't have reach, so you did actually provoke.
Cool. Give it
Let
to
me
him.
check his aura. Yep, you sure did. Yeah, Ents hit pretty much right at their feet, so he'll try to slam you as you step away.
He
16
slammed me.
bludgeoning, cut in half frayed.
All right, and I am going to shove my hands into the ground in each of these mounds, and hopefully pull up whatever's under there.
By hand.
All right, make your athletics.
And a rape. Let's just asking to get your hands eaten off.
Yeah.
Womp
I wanted to see what the dice said about it. I'd totally be with you if the dice were with you, but that's you punch the
I have
ground.
advantage.
Oh, okay.
18.
Okay, so with berserking, you can punch your fists under there. That means your battle axe will be on the ground by you.
That's fine.
And you can feel as you punch down kind of stony flesh.
Can I find a place to grab on? One in each hand, since I'm huge category.
Sure.
Yes.
It will be not with advantage if you're doing one in each hand. If you want to do like one in two hands, I'd let you have your advantage because they're almost as big as you. You know what I mean?
But I'm raging.
Well, and that's why you have advantage from the rage.
Ah.
So if you do one in each hand, it'll just be straight roll, no advantage. See what I mean?
Let the dice tell the story.
All right, cool. That's what I was saying. You have advantage, but then you have disadvantage. What's the point? All right. That's opposed, so let's roll him. Yep, so you grabbed one, now the other. You got the one on the left.
Well, I'm one on the right.
Did you roll again already?
Oh, do I? Oh.
Yeah, another roll.
Yeah!
Even better. Oh, he rolled not as well as you. Wow, you beat him by one.
Yes!
So he's fighting against you.
Damn, I was trying to say I was giving him bardic inspiration.
He didn't need it. Do you rip him out of the ground?
Oh, I rip him so far out of the ground.
All right. Arnold, you pointed it out, and I looked at the monster manual, and you're right. Billets are unfriendly to everything, but these call them Feywild billets, and were tamed by Fomorians.
Well, of course they're calm Feywild ones. I mean, why would they be any different?
Well, blame it on the DM who didn't read the full description. It's a quote-unquote tame. They're still wild, and basically they don't see the Fomorians as food, but everything else is, and they are land sharks. But Targus has one in each hand, as they were about to
Good.
leap into the air.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Rose.
Don't let go of them.
That's what I was about to say.
Whatever you do.
Your hands are just big enough to grab that plate on top of their head, or that shelf just behind their head. It was tricky. You probably didn't want to grab them by the mouth like a fish.
No.
That's a good way to lose some fingers.
I'm going to roar in their faces real quick. Yes.
Nice.
And then, can I, depending on where my hands are, can I use them to punch the tree ant?
I don't see why not.
I'm a step back over with them
Well,
in each hand.
A grab is considered an attack.
Oh,
You did
okay.
two there, so well, the next round
Okay.
you can. I'm not saying you can't.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
those would be your attacks so far.
Yes.
But you got one each. Drag them
I've
up
got
out of the
full
ground.
boxing gloves. I'm like the Hulk.
I would say jumped the shark, and pun intended there too, since they're land sharks. Nice.
I am just so completely impressed by that. That is so. You know what?
Shoves
I'm
it.
giving you my inspiration because that was awesome.
That is pretty cool, and I would fight it, but you did use a growth potion. You are a barbarian. You're already large size. Yeah.
And
You
those
got 'em,
those strengths were straight up too.
And yep,
I
you
mean,
made some
it's
good
nothing-
rolls. They opposed your rolls, and you beat one of them by 1. And you know bullets are pretty strong.
Hey Ben, I have an
Yeah.
inspiration die. I'd like to give it to him because that's awesome.
I'm with you. What is that? The time bomb? What do we do for inspiration?
Yeah,
Lightning
the
bolt.
lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt. Oh, I see what you mean. Inspiration, not bardic inspiration.
No.
Full
I'd like
on
to give him my
Being
inspiration.
crazy. Yeah. You want
Yeah.
us to
Shoving
recommend
fists
him?
into the ground and pulling
And
out.
I give him bardic inspiration also.
Okay.
Next when it's my turn. So.
I'm with you. Yeah, you can take an inspiration, as if bullet boxing gloves wasn't enough. You got them by that shelf behind their head. So you can basically kind of fling them out. Okay, of course on their turn we'll see what happens. It'll be some more opposed to athletics. But you're pretty strong and you have advantage now that they're out of the ground. Okay, so that's it for Targus. Tony, it's your turn.
Okay.
And then Griff.
I'm gonna hit this guy.
Alright,
Morning crowd.
that hits. 17 and 7 is 23. 24.
24. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do, whoops.
Some bless.
Yep.
Miss.
And then, Diablo's gonna hoof his face in.
I think it's a miss. Let me make sure. No, that hits. Thought his AC was higher than it is. You did hit. 18 and 3 is 21. Diablo hits. 15 and 7 is 22. Good hits.
And then I'm
He's
gonna go
reeling
ahead.
under your assault.
I'm gonna go ahead and Misty Step out. And make them chase me a bit. Let's see.
Leading them on a merry chase.
Yep. I'll come right in here. I'm gonna be about 30 feet up in the air.
Okay. I'll copy paste those regional effects. Okay, so that's it for Tony, right? Griff?
Alrighty then. Take this. That. I will remember that Arnold told me to go fight the flaming tree that is no longer flaming. And I will move here. And I will proceed to try and attack the tree. 1. Oh man, that advantage.
Hit.
Do I have advantage?
Straight across, not quite.
Ah, dang. Can I try and... Nah, never mind. Alright. And next attack. I'll move a little bit over so that I'm not in the giant tree. And another one. Damage is much better.
Hit.
And then... this.
Hit.
And that's
Resistance
half.
to bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Movement, action, bonus. Oh, on the first one, I'll make a goading attack.
passes the wisdom save on the nose.
All right. Second one, I will make a goading attack.
Passes the save.
Dang. All right. And oh no, wait, I hit with the shield too, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Another one. Wait a minute. Oh, I forgot to change that macro. That's supposed to be a D8.
Yeah, it is. You can roll a d8.
Oh.
Well, you gotta give yourself the chance to do more. That time he fails to save.
Finally. Okay.
Wrong one. He wants you now. Or has disadvantage to hit anything but you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. That is my turn.
Okay. I'll go ahead and run through monster turn, and then I'll take a quick AFK. This one is...
Fix that macro.
Well, it's mindless. And it has its orders. It will attack with disadvantage against Aethelin. And it does hit.
Oh man.
Good thing Aethlin's probably resistant to bludgeoning damage,
Just
right?
as resistant. That's right.
Ah.
So he takes a
There we
fist and
go.
punches it into a bigger tree. This one is going to just keep trying to pummel at Arnold, the only thing in his reach. Slam you. Almost got you. And then the two bullets are going to do athletics to try and break themselves free. First one fails. Second one. Roll it again. Targus. Alright, neither one of them are able to break free.
Yes.
And then the two Fomorians will wonder why their trees aren't going. They'll step up here, nudge both of the trees back into motion, which lets them continue their movement. So that tree dashes into here. Tawny's 30 feet up, which is still close enough for them to reach. They're dashing though, so not this round. And the two Fomorians used about 20 feet of their move, so they'll scoot in with the rest. And then from the northwest.
Yeah, this was afraid
Of
of.
course.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you
Here we
guys knew
go.
it was coming.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Click on that. Spin that around.
Oh Jesus.
Drow, Drider, and Fomorian. That's all.
Don't
Driders.
understand.
Drider is the least creative of the naming.
And then the Drow and Driders are 30 feet up. Change that color. And really they'd be starting, because you guys were watching for them, more back here. So I'm kind of set up. And then move in with dashes. To get here, just to the edge of the tree line. Like I said, the Drow and Driders are up in the trees. The Fomorians are crashing through the undergrowth. The Driders are, yep, with climb, are at exactly that speed. And do some reading here. One sec. Magic stuff.
Oh, my favorite.
Yeah. You may be right, Blake.
Yeah.
What's the matter? I didn't see it.
Oh no, we're chatting, private chat.
Oh, I see.
They're
I
secretly
mean, we're looking at the numbers of foes, and we're counting up the amount of hit points we have in the party, and that every foe we're fighting has 100 or more hit points, pretty much.
Mhm.
And we're not liking our odds.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you guys have magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have no area of effect
And-
spells.
Bullet boxing gloves.
Full have boxing gloves. Can't forget them.
Korg would be really useful right about now.
How many fire damage?
all of those fireballs.
An extra person would be really helpful right now.
I tell you what,
So I was gonna
If
see
I
if
ever-
Drizzle wanted to jump in.
if I ever make it up to higher level, I'm gonna get Fireball as a spell.
Oh, Trouble says she's gonna be a few. I'm gonna take my quick AFK. That was a dash for them to get to that point.
Okay.
And as you guys know, there's more going on here than just your hit points versus their hit points. Their goal is to get Aethlin.
But yeah, we know that.
So,
But he has no defenses other than us.
right. But he's got a hit point source that might add to your total pool there that might be helpful. And some resistances that are good too. Okay, I'll take quick AFK and we'll jump right back in. Right back.
This is gonna be hard.
yeah. I'll agree with that.
I'm hoping I can aim mouths at people and just have them bite things in my hands.
I know he balances these because he doesn't know what party composition, but we're not set up for this, man. We are totally not set up for this.
Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be super interesting.
I mean, the only thing I can do is AE hypnotize, and every single foe has advantage on those saving throws.
Yeah.
Plus, they have plus 4 to their.
I
Yeah.
get hit with one of those Fomorian evil eye things and I'm done, guys. Like,
Yeah, we know.
seriously. I can't do anything after that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have I don't even have resistances to everything else. Your one weakness is psychic. My one weakness is everything.
That's true.
Yeah, but that thing is really, really dirty.
Yeah.
It is really pretty.
And we're not even near the Sleeko thing, which also needs to die probably.
That is her right there, Arnold.
Which, who, where?
I'm pretty
Was there
sure
a
that's
name?
her.
A name I can't
Well, no.
read?
Oh. No, that's
Where?
Spider.
There's a Fomorian right here. Well, there's no spells on that Fomorian, and that the Fomorian we're fighting is a witch. So neither one of those is the big boss.
Yeah.
Oh, dudes, we're so screwed.
We have more coming from the direct north too.
I say we let this treant die and run away.
Oh Jesus.
We need to get the password first.
That's a different thing. That's somewhere else.
No.
Well, then,
Astara told us that if we saved Aethlin, they'd give us the password.
it also
Astara told us
says
if we
that
defeated the
Ah.
dragon, she would be able to reach the Norns, who would be able to give her the password.
Well,
If
then
we
take
what are we doing
here-
here?
we-
Because by helping
won.
Aethlin, we will help strengthen Della, will help weaken the Fomorians, and will help strengthen Astara as well.
Yeah, basically
whichever-
we'll have Treants fighting for us the next time
Yeah.
around.
It's one of those faction quests, man.
Although, let's be honest here, Treants don't do very well against Fomorians.
No, they don't. We're fighting the Treants that failed to fight the Fomorians.
But maybe these will be more powerful treants because they have Della and Aethlin's magic behind them.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because
Yeah. Right.
DM,
I'm back.
hey,
Hey.
we're contemplating.
I heard a
what
little
to
of it.
do.
It's the if you guys can get the treants on your side and the furbolgs, that what that does is gets you guys the distraction you need to infiltrate the castle and take down Grickbar without so many of his reinforcements. It's not so much them winning as giving you guys a chance to win.
Oh no.
See how it works? Because if you can get Della back and destroy Grickbar's amulet, that's the clincher. Because once Grickbar dies, of course, following the rules of bad guys, they all run away.
Of course.
Because, that's how the end of Star Wars worked out.
Well,
Because bad guys. Nope, not
Yeah.
exactly.
so well, yeah, no,
Not exactly,
well,
sir.
there's a lot of powerful factions, and assaulting the castle with 8 or 10 people is one thing, but if you got a few hundred furbolgs and treants behind you, that's a big difference. Whether they're good mathematically or not. Avalon, it's your turn.
Okay, so it is looking like I can do a hypnotic pattern over here and get all of them. It's a 30-foot cube, so 30 feet there and 30 feet there.
Yep.
That
See,
will
I
get
wasn't-
all of them.
I wasn't worried about you guys.
You have far more faith than we do.
You guys,
Question
you
is-
guys are as bad as trouble. You just
saves.
you all want to give up before the fight even starts. You got Arnold here. He can only be hit on crits.
Well,
Oh,
not this person. And look at that. That's just barely. Look at that.
Just
120 feet. Look at that.
Well,
Well done.
I'm safe from the curse
Okay.
though,
How are you safe from the curse?
Ooh.
because the area effect thing,
Yep.
No.
The
the
original.
blind.
It gives you advantage on the save, but it doesn't protect you.
You'll still take the damage. That's the problem.
Yeah. Well, it keeps you from
yeah.
getting disfigured. That's what he's meaning.
Yeah.
Nobody's been disfigured yet, so
It's too bad I'm not a good character.
I think that's everything.
All right, Ben. That'll get all those guys.
Go ahead and click it for me so I got the save.
There we
DC.
go.
Oh no, you're right. Curse is affecting. Go to line. Okay. Starting with the leftmost Drider. Wisdom save, pass. Top Drider, wisdom save, pass.
Jesus.
Fomorian at the bottom left, wisdom save, fail. Nappy time.
Oh, disadvantage, by the way. Does that make a difference on all those other ones?
It does.
Okay.
Yeah.
They actually have a sleepy face already from one of their. What is that from? They've got powers.
Yep.
Of course they do.
They actually, let's see, they have advantage on saves against being charmed. This is a charm effect, right?
It is a charm effect.
So it washes. Okay, so they both pass.
Fudge.
First rolls were success. Furbolg, wisdom save,
Darn.
failed. I was all with you. Now I do need to see
I
what
wish
their
we had some furbolgs.
blinky face is, and I'm going to need to switch it. They cast...
Should have brought some of them along.
And we should have. Why didn't we think of that?
They don't have anything else. I don't know what I'm missing here. Well, what is this sleepy face on the Drider for? I don't see any daily powers. It's been a while since I used them. They have dancing lights, darkness, and fairy fire, just like the Drow do. Maybe sunlight sensitivity,
Possibly.
but the Drow
Might
have
be
that
it.
too. Why wouldn't I have put that on them?
I have no clue.
I don't know either.
Maybe it's one of the roll 20 bugs.
Well, they both have it. I don't know. I think. Oh, it's darkness. That's what I put it on there for. What did I use for the other one's darkness? The eye? Yeah, that's what it is. I didn't make Drow and Driders at the same time. Now they look right. Top Drow makes a wisdom save, and first roll because he's got Ancestry failed. Sleepy. Middle Drow, pass. Bottom left Drow, fail.
Are there trees surrounding the area that we're in? Or are we in, like, open air?
You're in an open area, yeah. There is direct sunlight, so those Drow will be subject to sunlight sensitivity if they come out there.
Awesome.
I thought it was snowing.
It is, but it's not. I wasn't applying sunlight sensitivity because they were under heavy canopy, but even snowing, it is daytime and the Feywild sun is huge.
Okay.
So it'd be bright daylight. If not direct sunlight, it's still bright daylight. Still counts.
Oh no, cover your eyes for snow blindness.
Okay, so bite a couple times on the tree ant. Every point helps.
Mm-hmm.
Both hit.
And I'll give Targus Bardic Inspiration. Okay, I'm done.
Do we
Oh,
lose
yeah,
Rand?
my
He's still with
familiar.
us. There he is. He's here.
Oh, hi. Oh, he's actually here! So a Megazord. That's something I haven't heard of in a while.
Yep. Got the flank.
Okay. I'm done.
Gotcha. With advantage hits. With advantage hits. And with a sneak attack, Rand buries the black blade into the treant, and it freezes for a moment, and then with a crack, topples to the side.
Yay!
Those look delicious.
What is that, Arnold? Almost used that shark-headed one, by the way. I liked it.
Well, that's what German Google gives you. You search for bullets.
Food.
Yeah.
All right.
Kind of
What
meatball.
is a boulette?
A bunch of meat.
We
Basically.
call them hamburgers.
Or meatballs.
Don't attack my bullets.
Rand to run in there and stab that
Rand,
one.
don't do it.
Oh, Rand, why'd you do that?
Damn it!
He missed.
Ah, thank goodness.
Targus whips his hand away in time for the hit not to land.
Okay, now that tree's dead. Neat.
Arnold.
I'll just continue to try and kill that treant. Oh, nice.
And Garaz buries his claws into that treant and shreds it. 15 didn't kill it, but the crit damage will.
That is
Bears it
good.
to the ground.
Well, seeing that there's stuff coming from the back, I'll leave those two to Tony and Targus and Rand and position myself back here again.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna smack them with my spiritual weapon, because it's gonna take forever to get that thing where I want it to be. Otherwise... Why did I... Sometimes the mouse just sticks to my token and it flies all everywhere where
Yeah.
my mouse goes.
It does that. I got the click on spirit weapon. Although I see your spirit weapon's a little blurry. Grodney's here with you, but she's confused in the Feywild. Anyway, it's crit.
Meh.
Max damage on the first die didn't hurt. A good crack. Force damage.
Yep. Well, that's everything.
Targus.
Alright, I'm gonna do a handle animal check real quick on these guys. and the resta, all the animals in my general area.
You're not talking about the billets, are you? Because they're monstrosities.
Okay, then that was for de resta.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
He's with you.
All right.
Or
I'm
with
gonna,
Aethelin.
I'm gonna tell him to distract that guy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna see what these babies can do. I'm going to gonna approach this guy, and I imagine these are kind of like chainsaws as I hold them up to his face.
Sounds reasonable to me.
I mean, it only makes sense.
Give me one athletics check to see if you're able to hoist him up to gnaw at it. 'Cause I want your dice to say something.
Give me that athletics
All
check.
right. So they said something. Yeah, I'll
You
do a
have
couple
bardic
bites on him.
inspiration if you need
Oh,
it.
I don't need it, sir.
That one hit for massive damage. It's resistant to piercing, but it was pretty good damage. And yeah, it's like a buzz saw chopping into that tree. And
That
a
is
total
definitely
of
an interesting image.
24 damage after resistance.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
From
Don't let go.
Yeah, billets will eat anything.
Yeah.
Dual wielding chainsaws.
So that would count as 2 attacks. Is there anything else you want to do?
Did they both attack?
They both did. One did 28,
Okay.
one did 20.
Good lord.
40,
Jesus
12
Christ.
damage, ain't bad.
All right. I'm gonna hold the line here. I'm gonna roar in victory. Not really in victory, but
Targus goes to roar, and one of them starts bucking like a shark if you were holding it by the head. Yeah, and you're like, oh shit, hold on to it.
All right, I'm done.
Tawny's still AFK. Griff, go ahead.
Enemies from that side, I will retake my place over here. There, and there. And, I'll ready an attack for any enemies that come within reach.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just have Tawny and Diablo hit the one, this one here, that you're already hitting.
Okay.
Diablo misses. He does not have Bless. Yeah, the kid had surgery and she's changing bandages. She says almost done. I think she's... I'm trying to find her... Where the hell is it? I've never clicked on her before.
We can just.
Mordengrad. Found it.
Oh.
A whack with a miss, and a whack with a hit, and a
What
bless.
about that first hit has a bless? It hits with a
Let me roll
bless.
it.
Damn.
The first one with the 4 from Bless does make it a hit. So 11 is bludgeoning and half is 5 and 3 radiant is 8. Second hit did hit. 17 bludgeoning and half is 8 plus 3 is 11.
Not bad.
Crunching them.
Yep, beating him down. Are you back? Not yet. She needs a minute. Monster team, they're come back at you guys. I just want to try and smash Targus. The one that's being hit. Drop a branch on his head.
That was
Can I use my bullets to block as a reaction?
I don't know about that, Tim.
Okay, I was just wondering.
If you had like a parry as a fighter, something like that, maybe.
Okay, that's reasonable. All right,
Can't blame me for trying.
take that on the nose.
Yeah. Yep, it was 18 bludgeoning, but he cuts it in half. This one is gonna try Well, he's got his marching orders. He's gonna walk right past Tawny. And, well, actually, no, they're 30 feet up, and these are tall enough to reach. Walk right past Tawny and Diablo.
Do I get opportunity attack?
You do.
If I get an opportunity attack, I can actually follow him as part of my thing and not take opportunity attacks.
You want to follow instead?
Oh, no, I do both.
Oh, okay.
It's
Oh, you mean you don't take opportunity attacks?
correct.
Don't provoke. Yeah.
I don't provoke.
Swing and a hit. 14 bludgeoning and half is 7, and 8 radiant is 15. A good hit. You can follow him. It's this one.
No, Jesse. Okay, hold on.
And I gotta give him an aura to see if he's able to reach Aethelin from here. Nope, not quite. So he'll turn and bash Tawny in response. And he misses with that one. He'll attempt another slam. Fumbles it. Reigns advantage.
Go lay down. Go on.
Alright, the left bullet will try and break free. Athletics, Targus.
Yes, sir.
Pass. The one on the right.
Delicioso.
Keep
Oh,
him.
delicioso. Oh. My luck's gonna run out shortly.
Well, we'll see.
But it's epic while it lasts, man.
Yeah.
Like you've single-handedly tied up 3 enemies.
Double-handedly.
Yeah, okay, double-handed.
So, it is significant. Everybody was worried about the billets, and with good reason.
I'm protecting Aethelin, man. Gotta do my due.
That is what a druid barbarian would do.
It is.
Shouting in furious rage, I would hope.
The
All of the
upper wall,
Driders.
of course.
Oh, I'm looking at it wrong. They can actually get all the way up to here. They didn't have quite enough move to get that close. They're up in the
You're moving
trees, like I was
guys who are
saying.
asleep.
He moved that guy.
These
That
two.
was asleep.
Those two were both asleep.
Yeah.
So just those 3 scoot forward. The Driders have longbows. They'll take shots at Arnold. Actually, this one's going to throw a darkness out there. It's in range, I think, 60 feet. Darkness. Yeah, you can reach.
It'd be super nice to have a cord right now.
Narrow that up just a hair. There, I can click on it. So he puts it right about here. She. Driders are always female. And this one is going to throw a... What's the range on Fairy Fire? 60 feet? Probably not close enough. No, not even close. She'll longbow. Take a couple shots. Tawny's pretty clear out there and in the air. She's going to take a couple shots at Tawny, being the clearest target, able to be seen. 3 attacks, either with its longsword or its longbow. So 3 longbow shots at Tawny. 1. Yeah, I gotta fix the macro. It was miss. 2. Miss. 3. Miss.
Bob and weave. Good job, Diablo.
Yeah, she should have fairy fired. Those would have hit off with advantage. Fix the macro real quick. Well, Tawny knows about Driders at the bottom of the pit. There. Driders all fixed. And then the last one there is going to dash through the treetops. Wind up about here. Close enough for that fairy fire. And he, of course, looks around and realizes half of his friends are asleep. Fomorians are asleep. And calls attention to that.
So is he fairy firing or?
No, he dashed. That was
Oh,
all he
okay.
did for that one.
Right.
2 Fomorians approaching from the south.
Yep. Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
One still has an evil eye. He sees Targus there, wielding bullets and attacking his burning tree, and he says, "Hey, stop that!" And he gives you an evil eye, and it's the curse of the evil eye.
No,
You have bardic inspiration.
it's not
You
gonna
also
help.
have
That
advantage.
won't help. He
No,
rolls.
He's
what?
not
What
good.
about bless
Oh.
and bardic inspiration?
You can roll them. The bardic inspiration adds what, a D8
D8.
Yeah,
and a D4 for bless.
yeah.
And you have actual inspiration.
And I have actual inspiration.
Yeah, you can reroll
Thank
the
you
whole thing if you'd like.
very much. I will re-roll the entire thing.
Oof. Got
Can
the
I have
same
advantage? No, that's not a thing.
thing. Well, you re-rolled. The dice
I
are
mean,
kind of telling you what's going on here.
I am I am protecting a tree, and can I have an alignment check?
You're doing what you would do. It's the circle of life.
Damn it.
Yeah, bless and
Well-
the D4 and the D8, even at max, is still not enough.
On the plus side, those bullets now fuse with your arms and are constantly there.
Oh, you've got chainsaw arms.
Oh wait, no. If you roll max, it will succeed. Roll the D4 and the D8.
Oh,
You have to roll max on both. If you
This is
want, you don't
dumb.
have to.
nope.
No, didn't happen. 20 psychic damage, and I finally get to use disfigurement
Son of a-
macro.
At least Ben gets to use his fancy macro.
Yeah.
You guys ready for this?
Nope.
It's gonna
I'm
be
not.
hilarious.
Is it gonna make me rage quit? Probably gonna make
No.
me rage quit.
No, you'll like it. It's actually really funny. It's not a rage quit thing. Your body starts to look like the Fomorians, like swollen arms, a giant eye. Your ear becomes where your mouth is, and your mouth swivels around to the back of your neck. Here's the specifics. Your eyes are enlarged. Both of them are huge. Your mouth has shrank down to a little pinprick. Your ears are both enlarged and droopy like elephant ears. Your neck is huge and long, or a really thick neck. Your left arm is shortened down to a stub. Your right arm is huge and swollen. Your left leg is elongated, really long. Your right leg is shortened, so you're having a hell of a time just walking. And your torso is elongated, so you're like this really long, gangly thing. And your face is all jacked up. And the actual effect, like mechanics-wise, while
Yep.
deformed, you have your speed halved, disadvantage on ability checks, saving throws, and attacks based on strength or dex.
Yep.
Yeah, you're pretty much fucked, dude.
Yep. I'm pretty much done.
You gonna rage quit?
I'm not gonna rage quit,
Okay.
but I mean, it's not like I can do anything else from now on.
After a short rest or long rest, you can make the saving throw again.
Cool. We're fighting a whole bunch of things that are trying to kill an ant. Pitch a tent right now.
Hey, if we had Leoman's tiny hut, we could.
So we could.
You can repeat the
mean-
save on a long rest. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but that's what happened to poor Astara. She, tear rolls down her cheek at seeing you suffer the same thing she did.
You could make yourself look pretty again, too. All you need is minor illusion.
It's not over yet, though. Yeah, Havlarn's got half the fight shut down. You've got the bullets handled. So far,
Half the fight shut down.
They are your arms.
there's
now.
2 more Fomorians up there with that jack-up thing.
Yeah, I
That was
know,
sleepy
but
time.
they're this next round they're going to be back in the fight. I know what you're saying. It's great ability, but it seems very frustrating when as soon as I do it, they start waking people up.
Unless you kill him.
Fudge. Well, that's unfortunate. Thank you for the catchphrase, Arnold.
Oh, what?
I didn't hear what Arnold said.
I said thank you. I said that's unfortunate because that's what Arnold says all the time.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yes. That's true. That didn't get to
I-
the chopper.
I look at eighth one, I say, my allies fight for you. We shed our blood for you.